Hello, my dear friends. How are you? Welcome. Thank you for joining me here. I'm Ari Thirger, and today I'll be answering a question that has popped up from time to time since I've made that video some years back about the first Icelandic settlers. And this time also a question that has been asked quite frequently and more recently by my patrons at my Patreon, right? So let's go straight to the point, as it isn't usual in this channel. Well, from time to time, the question arises as to whether Gaelic monks or settlers from Scotland or Ireland arrived in Iceland before the Norse, the Nordic peoples. And indeed, this is still a matter of debate among many scholars in academia, right? It is the Nordic sources, actually, that gives us the most direct and concrete evidences about Icelandic early history. And these Icelandic historical sources, composed from the early 12th century onwards, indicate that the Norse arrived from Norway in 870 of the Common Era, and in fact, add to this very briefly, of course, that before them there were already some Irish hermit monks who left because they did not want to remain among the pagans. This is strange. Anyway, reports like these, almost as footnotes, have led to some truly imaginative speculation, with people even claiming on social media and on platforms such as this one, YouTube, that there was a presence of large-scale Irish settlements. However, a critical analysis of the available evidences suggests that although there are some interesting clues to this historical possibility, there is no definitive evidence to support this hypothesis, not yet anyway. So let's look at the main arguments for a pre-Norse Gaelic presence in Iceland, and let's question this, right, given the limitations of the evidences currently available. This is not to say, mind you, this is not to say that what I am about to say is the definitive history on this subject and we can tidy it all up in here and go to sleep. But instead, it is just about all the evidences we have so far on the subject. Who knows, perhaps in the future more evidences will surface.